Hello, and welcome to Group 3's presentation on our work with Teachers Without Frontiers. The following is a presentation of the final report for the graduate level course Business and Entrepreneurship 605. The goal of this project was to provide quality educational tools for teachers in Pakistan as part of the organization Teachers Without Frontiers. This presentation includes the following sections, as seen on this slide. Digital technologies play a significant role in assisting our cognitive capabilities. The theories and findings in the field of cognitive neuroscience are implemented throughout the education system in order to provide a much more efficient and effective education. With the emergence of software development technologies, such as the Android platform and online gaming, these cognitive techniques become much easily adaptive into the education system by developing software teaching tools that can assist teachers in educating students inside and outside the classroom. Although these software teaching tools are readily available among the developed countries, students in some developing countries are still unable or unaware of such useful technologies. Teachers Without Frontiers and the University of Waterloo are collaborating together to make these online and digital teaching tools more accessible to students and teachers. Our project team was responsible for providing high-quality, reliable, and free digital learning tools that fit the Grade 10 mathematics curriculum to teachers and students in the remote areas of Pakistan. Our group was comprised of Professor Peter Carr as the project sponsor, Mr. Omar Fahim as the project client, Maz Tanvir as the project manager, Claire Cummins as the communications manager, Ali Eskandari as the human resource manager, Bharth Sarish as the scheduling manager, Daria Vora as the quality assurance manager, Ali Zain Ali as the research and development manager, and Mohammed Wanis as the risk manager. Teachers Without Frontiers is a continuous professional development program aimed to empower teachers in remote areas of Pakistan. Their vision is to create a movement for teachers by utilizing their knowledge, skills, and approaches through a wide range of innovative learning techniques. They consist of a network of fellows who assist between 6,000 to 9,000 teachers located in over 14 districts across the 4 provinces of Pakistan. Project's background. This project's goal was to reduce the cost of providing high-quality education on a national level by advancing the teachers' and students' accessibility to such digital teaching materials. The project aimed to provide more access to the existing educational resources, so more students in remote areas of Pakistan could benefit from such resources. These internet resources had to be appropriate for the national students' learning outcomes that corresponded to their grade 10 curriculum. We used the project management strategies developed by the Project Management Institute in order to manage the project activities successfully. Our project plan. The purpose of the plan is to highlight how this project would be executed, monitored, and controlled over the course of this term. The details of this plan are based on the Project Management Institute guidelines and principles, including project objectives and scope, human resources, communications, quality assurance, risk assessment, and project milestones and deliverables. The objectives and activities, both in and out of scope, of the project were specified at the beginning to obtain a clear idea of the flow of the project. A detailed timeline was developed in the initial stages to aid in the operation of various activities. Other essential tasks, such as assigning roles to each team member and determining the modes of communication among the stakeholders, were planned at the beginning of the project. The guidelines were specified to maintain the quality of the content acquired, to decide how to approach changes if needed, and to mitigate any challenges that might hinder the process. Our team aimed to fulfill the following objectives: introduce blended learning technologies, facilitate a more interactive, dynamic learning environment, supplement the current teaching process by allowing the presently available online resources, and create a reliable knowledge base that could be continuously enhanced. The scope of our project was to provide quality and reliable learning resources that match the SLOs, provide learning resources of several and varying types, provide a learning resource SLO mapping sheet compatible with the Teachers Without Frontiers Bitrix portal, and provide URLs to external learning resources that could be accessible via the web and Android operating system. And lastly, to provide the required project documentation. To ensure successful completion of the project, the team completed the following tasks. We identified short and long-term goals and objectives. We listed project tasks and responsibilities. We allocated SLOs. We scheduled weekly meetings. And we set and met our deadlines. Throughout the duration of the project, the quality assurance activities monitored and verified that the processes used to manage and create the deliverables were followed and were effective. A resource log sheet, as seen on this slide, was delivered to the Teachers Without Frontiers team for review and feedback after internal inspection and quality assessment by the quality department. Another method of ensuring quality was to make sure the material collected was available free, had no advertisements, had no vulgar or adult content, and was presented in the English language. The project milestones section presented all the deliverables and respective key activities with their due dates to provide a detailed and sequential schedule for the project. During the SLO research, the course curriculum was divided into 7 batches, and the submission of each batch corresponded to a milestone. The sample of the detailed illustration of key activities for each milestone and their timelines are presented in this Gantt chart. Our weekly project results. Presented here are the results found for each unit of the Grade 10 Mathematics curriculum. The curriculum consisted of 30 units. These units were divided over a 4-week period, and each member of our group was assigned to do the research related to some of these units. These resources were divided into different categories: online games, Android applications, videos, tutorials, worksheets, and charts. A total of 900 resources were found relating to the 30 units, and these resources were later analyzed using figures showing the percentage of each type of resource on a weekly basis. This figure shows the overall analysis of the project results. As shown, the highest proportion of the resources are in the category of tutorials. The 28% mark for videos was achieved after revisiting the links in week 5, which was initially at more than 30% and over the client's limitation range. Games and charts covered the lowest percentage of our assigned SLOs. We quickly learned that videos were easy to find in almost every unit related. However, the percentages of videos had to be limited to 30%, as per the client's request. Although Android applications were the most wanted by the client, the percentage was limited to around 10%, as it was hard to find ones for free. Over 80% of the found links were for tutorials, videos, and worksheets combined. During the project timeframe, we felt confident moving forward with the plan. However, there were also some challenges the team faced. During the initial research phase, quality assurance figured that there was a lack of understanding among participants regarding the resource categories. This led to the difficulty of checking links in the limited amount of time that was available. The team resolved this matter in the subsequent weekly meeting and provided members with a list of examples relating to each category. Additionally, the team faced difficulty in sorting out the best 6 links for each subunit. And some of the topics were so specific that it was difficult to come up with useful links for those certain SLOs. This can be seen in the detailed subunit table attached in Appendix 1, Detailed Resource Type per Unit. As a conclusion, we would like to provide the following recommendations for future projects. We suggest conducting a survey among the students, preferably in Pakistan, about the type of learning process they enjoy and would benefit from personally. This will set in a standard for the teachers on planning their lessons and would help the research team to target those areas more. Regularly checking the mapped learning resources for validity and operational purposes by the client. In an effort to save time and for clarity, we would suggest having concrete details regarding the types of links that are appropriate. This will ensure less ambiguity regarding the content found and will increase the likelihood of forwarding good results. And finally, we suggest you allow teachers to use the links provided by different teams to ensure that they can be practically applied on students in Pakistan. This would ensure correct judgment of the provided links. To end, we would like to express our thanks for this wonderful opportunity provided by Teachers Without Frontiers through Professor Carr and our appreciation to Omar for his work towards the cause of human development in Pakistan. We hope that the resources we have provided will help teachers and students in their understanding of grade 10 mathematics and will benefit them in their academic growth and future. Thank you.